and we are going to do the exercise called frog. So you can still use your cushion, and we are going to lay down, and we are going to take our feet together. So we're going to push them together, and we are going to do 2 minutes in this frog position. What we want to do is get the connection of the toes together. So connect the big toe, connect the little toe, and connect the pads, the balls of the feet together, the heels. Now, you do not want to have your heels close to you, because all you're doing here is just opening up the hips, and that isn't going to be, this is not a hip exercise, this is a foot exercise. So we want to make sure that we push our feet away to a point where it's a little bit uncomfortable, and we're going to push the feet together. So I'm going to start the timer for 2 minutes, and we're just going to relax. We're going to make sure that the rib cage, the back of the rib cage, is on the mat. Now, I can feel already that this is starting to work in this area of my hips. And I know I said it's not a hip exercise, but by pushing my feet together, I am actually adjusting my hips. But this is to get the function of the feet working. So let's focus on the feet. Let's focus on pushing the heels together. We want to lift the toes off the ground. So you're going to lift them. Can you see the difference between flat on the mat and then lifting them up? So this is where we get the function of the feet starting to work. So if you are into ballet, this would be called a sickled foot. And we, as ballet dancers, we never ever were allowed to have a sickled foot. You always had to have that beautiful foot just opening and pointing. But in this, for the purpose of this, we want a sickled foot. So we're drawing the toes upwards, get that connection of the toes, of the heels. You can also take your hands behind your head and do this. That's absolutely fine as well. But when you do this, just make sure that the rib cage does not lift off the mat. The bottom of the rib cage. So we're just gently just drawing those toes upwards, and you can now feel that your ankles, your calves are starting to work. You might start to get the posture wobble as well. I know my friend did this the other day, and her legs were just completely and utterly wobbling. Okay, and we've got 2 seconds. 1 and stop. Okay, gently take yourself out of this position, and we are going to stay on the mat. I'm actually going to take this away, the cushion away, and you're going to stretch out, and we're going to do supine foot circles. So draw one leg towards you. We have done this one before, but wonderful exercise to put into this foot function menu. So the lengthened leg is straight. We want to draw the toe towards us, and you want to make sure that the big toe and the little toe are both in line with each other. You want to tighten the thigh, and with the other hand, you want to grab hold of the back of the thigh. And I'm going to set the timer. We're going to do 1 minute each way. So it's 3 minutes on one side. So we're going to turn the foot outwards, and we are going to do it really, really slowly. And the purpose of having the timer on is that we're not counting down to doing 20. Now you can do that. You could do 20 of these, you could do 10, depending on your time and how much time you have. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to have the timer, because I don't care if you do 5 in 1 minute, but the point is I want you to really take your time to turn the foot outwards. We are using the whole of the ankle, we're using the whole of the foot, and we're using the toes to do this. The only thing is I have to keep checking the time. So we've got 5 seconds on this way. And now we're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to go inwards. So turning inwards. Now I want you to make sure that the calf muscle is pointing straight up towards the ceiling and that there is absolutely no movement in the calf muscle or the knee. It is staying as still as possible. It is just the foot doing the work. And at this point, you've probably forgotten that you want to flex the lengthened foot and you tighten the thigh. And let's keep going. We've got 30 seconds left on this side. Want you to relax the head, relax the neck. Drop that chin in slightly. Relax the chest and the breastbone. And you can be doing your diaphragmatic breathing while you're doing this. And okay, 3 seconds, 2 and 1. And now we're going to point and flex. So you're going to point the foot away and flex it towards you. So this way, I just want you to make sure that the toes, both toes, the big toe and the little toe, are both going towards the knee. And keep going, point and flex. Point and flex. So like I said, do this slowly. There is absolutely no reason to be doing this fast. You're not going to get any benefits from doing it fast. It's like when you go to the gym and you see people just pumping these weights so fast. There's just with no form, there is no way that you can improve. And we've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, let that leg go down. How does that foot feel? And we're going to draw the other leg up. I'm going to put the timer on. Let's start again. So flex the foot, the lengthened leg, tighten the thigh, and we're going to turn the foot outwards. We'll keep turning it outwards for 1 minute. So making sure that that calf muscle is pointing to the ceiling and the knee is staying as still as possible. The lengthened leg is, the foot is flexed and the thigh is tight as well. And we're just rotating that ankle, the foot and the toes outwards. Relax. I've just noticed that I'm actually lifting my rib cage up. So I just need to relax the rib cage down. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go the opposite way. And really just enjoy getting that rotation in the ankle. Keeping the knee pointing towards the ceiling, the calf muscle. Using your breath as well. Flex the foot, tighten the thigh. And halfway there. Just make sure that your shoulders are relaxed as well and you're not yanking your leg backwards. And we've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to point and flex. So we point the foot away, flex it back. So draw the toes back, both toes. We don't want that sickled foot. We want the big toe and the little toe in line and drawing it backwards. And breathe. And you will feel this. Well, I certainly feel this. I haven't done this for a while and I'm really feeling it in my shins. But this is where we're getting the strength as well. We're building that strength in the feet and the ankles so that we can support our body and we can support the whole function of our body. And we've got 15 seconds left. Keep going, get through it. Might be painful. Some people might find this painful, some others don't. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There we go. Let's see how that feels. Just bring the knees into towards the chest.